Hi friends, I'm Shankar Pandey and this is the Dr. USP channel. Interviews are a very essential component of journalistic practice. It is through interviews that readers, viewers and listeners meet newsmakers or celebrities by proxy. Let us see how to do interviews for the media in this video. Interviewing is different for different kinds of interviewees. For example, for hostile interviewees, we need to be prepared in certain ways.
Generally, the purpose of an interview is to get a headline-worthy quote or information from the interviewee. Journalists interview sources to collect facts, figures, and insights about a specific topic, event, or issue. Interviews can help journalists gather first-hand information, verify facts, and gain a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Journalists often interview experts, scholars, or professionals to provide informed analysis and context for a news story. Journalists often interview public figures such as politicians, business leaders, or other influential individuals to hold them accountable for their actions and decisions. Through interviews, journalists can ask tough questions, seek transparency, and challenge those in power to ensure the public interest is served. Interviews can offer insights into the personal lives as well. Before conducting an interview, it's essential to conduct thorough research on the interview subject, their background, expertise, and any relevant issues or events. This will help one understand the context, ask informed questions, and demonstrate their professionalism during the interview. One needs to clearly establish the purpose and goals of the interview. The journalist needs to prepare a list of open-ended questions that encourage detailed, thoughtful responses. Focus on questions that provide unique insights, perspectives, or information. Be prepared to ask follow-up questions to clarify or expand on the interviewee's answers. Prioritize the most important questions to ensure they're addressed during the interview. The journalist needs to familiarize oneself with any previous interviews or works the interviewee has published. This will help him avoid redundant questions and tailor their questions to their specific expertise or experience. Familiarize yourself with the technical aspects, time constraints, and other requirements that may affect the interview process. Draft a brief introduction that explains who you are and the purpose of the interview. Also consider any potential challenges that may arise during the interview. Develop strategies for addressing these challenges and maintaining a productive and professional interview. Brush up on your active listening skills to ensure that you can fully engage with the interviewee, understand their responses, and ask relevant follow-up questions. Effective questioning techniques are essential for a successful journalistic interview. They help elicit insightful and informative responses while maintaining a conversational flow. Open-ended questions encourage detailed and thoughtful responses rather than simple yes or no answers. They allow interviewees to share their perspective and experiences in their own words, providing valuable insights and depth to the conversation. Start the interview with general or less sensitive questions to help the interviewee feel more comfortable and relaxed. Icebreaker questions can establish rapport and set the stage for more in-depth discussions later in the interview. One may use funnel questions. It starts with broad questions and gradually narrows down the focus based on the interviewee's responses. It can help uncover specific details or insights. Probing questions delve deeper into a particular topic, asking for clarification, elaboration, or further explanation. These questions can help uncover hidden detail, explore underlying motivations, or highlight the nuances of an issue. Always be prepared to ask follow-up questions based on the interviewee's responses. They can help clarify points, expand on ideas, or explore new angles that emerge during the conversation. Hypothetical questions ask the interviewee to consider a hypothetical scenario or imagine a potential outcome. They can reveal insights into the interviewee's thought process, problem-solving abilities, or values. Reflective questions encourage the interviewee to consider their past experiences, actions, or decisions and discuss how these have influenced their current perspectives or beliefs. If the interviewee has made a previous statement or quote relevant to the topic, ask them to elaborate or clarify their position. This can provide context, reveal shifts in perspective, or challenge inconsistencies in their views. Then there are devil's advocate questions. Pose questions that challenge the interviewee's viewpoint or assumptions to encourage them to defend or reconsider their position. Use questions to verify the accuracy of the interviewee's statements or claims. This technique can help maintain credibility and ensure that the information presented is reliable. Periodically summarize the main points or ideas discussed during the interview and ask the interviewee if they agree or if they would like to add or clarify anything. This technique can help maintain clarity. Ask the interviewee about their future plans, goals, or expectations related to the topic. This technique can help provide insights into upcoming trends, developments, or potential challenges. You can include if you could questions. Ask the interviewee what they would do in a hypothetical situation or if they had the power to change something related to the topic. Handling aggressive or hostile interviewees can be challenging, but it is important to maintain professionalism and composure during the interview. While it is important to ask challenging questions, avoid using an aggressive or confrontational tone that may provoke hostility. Phrase your questions objectively and fairly to encourage a more balanced and open discussion. For example, some people have accused you of promoting divisive policies. How do you respond to those criticisms? Or there have been allegations of corruption within your administration. What measures are being taken to address these concerns? Another one, there's been a public outcry over the recent incidents of police brutality. What are your thoughts on these events? Another example, in the past you've made some controversial statements on social media that have sparked backlash. Can you explain the context behind these comments and do you still stand by them? There's been significant public opposition to the proposed construction of a new pipeline in the region. Can you discuss the potential environmental risks and explain how your company plans to mitigate these concerns? After conducting a journalistic interview, there are several important considerations and tasks to ensure a successful outcome. Carefully review the interview notes, transcripts, or recordings to ensure you have captured all the important points, quotes, and details. Verify any facts, data, or claims made by the interviewee to ensure the information is accurate and reliable. Identify key points and quotes. Highlight the most important points, insights, and quotes from the interview that will form the basis of your story or article. Analyze the interviewee's responses and consider how they fit into the broader context of the topic you're covering. Identify any trends, patterns, or connections that can be used to provide depth and nuance to your story. Interview can be in the question and answer format. It presents the interview as a series of questions and answers, often in a direct transcript or slightly edited form. In the feature or profile article format, the journalist weaves the interviewee's quotes into a narrative or descriptive article, providing context, background information, and analysis. It can also be a radio or podcast interview or a television or live streamed interview. In the multimedia storytelling format, we combine text, audio, video, and interactive elements to create a rich and immersive storytelling experience. Interviews can be presented in various formats within the multimedia story, such as embedded video clips, interactive timelines, or audio slideshows. Social media video clips are short excerpts from an interview with captions or subtitles to highlight key moments.
Thanks for staying along, friends. As always, it was a delight having you here. I'll be back with another video very soon. Till then, have a great time.